Okay. This is another testimonial. Things are also always gonna be systematic. Um, these people think that I'm forgetting that they do this terrible thought manipulation, and it's obvious that they do this. And when they do it, it's annoying. It disgusts me. I've talked about it many times in so many videos, going all the way back from 2020. And now in 2023, for some reason they think that I'm not still thinking the same way in regard of knowing that they are the one forcing me to have these disgusting thoughts. And they really want me to like somehow be acceptive of what's going to happen to me. Sorry, be acceptive of what's happening to me today, because they tell me how I'm going to get raped, I'm going to be tortured, I'm going to be all these horrible things going to happen to me. So now I should accept what they do. One thing they like to say is like, oh, they rape people like you, because they want me to be like, oh no, this is me. So I'm a pedophile because this is obviously my thoughts. Of course I know it's them doing this, but somehow they think that I'm gonna be like, oh no, they're gonna rape me. I guess those are my thoughts. Like, it's never gonna happen because I know it's what they do. There's some disturbing thoughts they make me have, especially when one of this kid, this trash perps they have. They always try to force me to imagine some disgusting sexual thoughts about them. They make me imagine like biting their butts or some nasty things with these kids. This nasty, it's always nasty. They force your thoughts to go so disgustingly. Not to say that I've never thought of a woman in a sexual way, but this they try to make me think about this kid in the most sexual, disturbing way, and try to be like, "Oh my gosh, they are that's you." It's like, no, you are making me think this way because you want me to have sexual thoughts about kids, and you force me to have these thoughts that even on women it happened, but it's not even. It will be rarely that this little nest, this kid. Now I'm forced to think this way toward these kids. They have no shame. It's like, of course, you're forcing me to, you're going to make me think in a sexual way toward children. Some more disgusting than others. Those are the nasty things to do. And while they do, I'm like, oh, look at this. Like, I just react to them, like in real time. I could be like in the living room, like just doing something, and they, oh, here you go, here you go. Like, I know. But that's what they expect. This is what I expect from the nasty things they do. And they want me to be like, oh, they're gonna rape you. They know, or like, no, like you don't do disturbing thoughts. You don't manipulate thoughts in these ways. Like, who since when? These people are delusional. Oh no, we got you. Like, they are truly delusional, and they tell you they're gonna rape you. They're gonna do this. I get it. You make me experience these disturbing thoughts. Then you want me to accept it because I'm gonna be tortured. You use these warnings of torture of whatever to make me accept these thoughts. It's so disgusting. Like how much validation do I need? No, I will not let them live this fantasy. And then you hear this childlike people, they are go, you sad pieces crap. This is your life. I'm dying, and you're living doing this. It's like, we're sad. Yes, it's a sad life to live. Your job is to make me accept these pedophilia thoughts that you obviously manipulate people into having. Is that a happy life? I don't think so. That's why you're out here telling me I'm going to get raped and tortured. Is that the happy part? It's sad for you. They're just trying to like.
It's disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. Just focus so much on like, oh my god, I have to win, I have to win, I have to win. I'm winning. Like Charlie Sheen.
I hate
But
myself when
no, I'm just kidding. But what I'm saying is I have to, I just can't take this whole thing into account so much. I make it so dramatic. It is dramatic. It's somebody trying to end my life. It's somebody trying to end who I am as a person. It's somebody trying to take over my mind, putting thoughts of pedophilia. This disgusting, disgusting, disgusting things. You saw where I was going with that first word. Disgusting things that I don't even want to talk about because it makes me sick. I don't even like those words in my mind. But it is what it is. So I have no choice now but to acknowledge that there are people
Surrounding.
in my surroundings or whatever they're doing. I don't know how they do it. I don't care. I don't know if it's through weapons. I don't.
I mean, they're away from you. Okay, I get it. I'll never subscribe to this. As I'm like slapping my leg, it was close to my private area. They almost like did this some. They have no shame. But am I supposed to forget this?
It's like the paranoid. It's like the whole world is out to get you, sort of thing. Um, Anyways, it's been 5 years for me. They've sort of calmed down a bit now. I don't. The V2K is not as loud as it used to be before. It's more stealthy. Like they turn it down a notch. They turn it down a lot to um, make it appear as though the thoughts in my head are actually mine, which I know they aren't most of the time because yeah, these people are very perverse and um, they have hatred.
This this is the things that they do. Do you know how they rebut? They're gonna rape you because we're gonna frame you. They are so. This is the happy people that aren't sad. This is not a sad life. It doesn't end here. I'm not gonna let them.
This involves the projection of voices, noises, and music directly into my mind to communicate with me in real time and at the speed of thought. And it also includes the manipulation of thoughts, emotions, and perceptions in the person's mind. Additionally, the targeting is all highly perverted and sexual as well as destructive.
I mean, this goes on.
What the person's seeing, what the person's hearing, and then all that information, of course, is rendered on a computer elsewhere via software, and it can be monitored and tracked in real time. It can literally stop your own thoughts from happening and replace them with other thoughts by sending thoughts to your head. And it's so sophisticated that you cannot tell where these thoughts are coming from. There's no way to discern that they're coming from somewhere other than your own mind. So you can imagine how bad this would be for people that don't even.
I mean, they have these disturbing thoughts that they try to make it feel like they're coming from you, but it's not because the nastiness and the level of just disgustingness is just something that you never had before, and also now I'm experiencing these disturbing thoughts. Onto these people I already discussed. I'm already discussed it, but now on top of that they add more things. So I don't know if they think that me getting raped or tortured or cut in pieces or it's gonna make this thing true, but they're delusional because it's not gonna happen. You guys forced me to have these thoughts or children. You are here trying to make me subscribe to them because you slammed the door or because you did this thing that yes, this is the nasty things you do. You know how much disgust. I'm already disgusted by the perception. Then they have me have these disturbing thoughts, but this little disgusting. It's just nasty. It's just like nasty, nasty, nasty. But that's the things I'm forced to experience. And you hear these people in the hallways supposed to make me accept this thing because they're yelling. They are trash. They're low life, and whatever is coming to me, I'm just thankful I didn't have to live this life. This is why these people are just like, oh, the theatrics, the theater is going to even be bigger because they know that I'm not subscribing to it, but they think the more torture I'm going to experience, the more obvious, the more real this thing is going to be. They live in a world of delusion that is supposed to systematically make me accept these things. You know how many times I heard their ass? They'll rape you. It's their butt. We'll frame you. Wait for it. All kind of things. Their eyes. You're gonna lose your arm, your hand. You're not. You're nothing. These people who do these things do all these nasty things. You know they were blinding me. They were doing not the blind. They were doing these things with flashing, where they can. It's like they can make you completely blind easily. These things they've done it to a kid, a nothing, right? 9 years old. You know, as I said, there my hand. It should make me think of me as a kid. Stupidity. These people who blind kids tell me this. I will not let them live their fantasy. They can rape, they can cut, they can torture, they can fry, they can castrate. It will not make those false thoughts accepted by me because I know they're false. And you guys are doing your best to make me accept these things. And no matter what you make me think of, now they try to go into, oh, but remember what you did as a child. Okay. I'm a grown man who's been forced to think in these disturbing ways toward kids in all the different ways, even this net is non-stop and it's disgusting. And you guys are trash for even try to make me subscribe to that. I'm never gonna let you guys live your fantasy. So yes, bring on the theater. I don't want to be suffering, I don't want to be tortured, but one thing is for sure, I'm not gonna give you a fantasy. So to all my target individuals, stay strong. Because when I speak like this, I speak for all the TIs that are forced to accept this false persona. They are trying to get you to accept this. With me, I know with the people I'm dealing with, they have such a facade of wanting to be this progressive, protective of when in reality they are the opposite. They are disgusting trash that torture women and children and are so fraudulent, such a facade that they are willing to go to the nth degree to try to cover that up. And I'm not letting that happen. And they have contracted a bunch of losers who have no shame, who sound like children, who have no like, which I don't mind making them go lower and lower and lower because there's no coming back from how low they are. They're gonna stay the trash that they are, no matter what happens in their life. They can never come back from this. Calling people nothing when they should listen to you. Okay, trash. You know they keep saying this guy needs to get knocked out because I keep saying things that they don't want to see, they don't want to hear. Tell me if calling you a trash doing what you do is wrong. Does it make nothing? Of course, you're doing trash thing. I'm calling you trash. You're doing these things. You torture. You do this pedophilia thing and make me think. You think I'm gonna let you? No, you're gonna be seen for what you are. You're gonna. I'm gonna bring a mirror to these people. And while you try to make me accept this BS and slam all the doors when you know this technology is what this is supposed to be doing to people, this is manipulate people. You guys are not here just looking at my brain being normal. No, you look at my brain being manipulated, fried up, tortured, and played with to make me go crazy. They have no shame. So to all my target individuals, stay strong. To never subscribe and know that regardless of what's going to happen to you, you have more dignity in your pinky than they ever have in your whole life. So stay strong. Thank you.